Hi there. I've been wondering for this for a long time. It seems that we have several choices and we don't use them. We can be dark and mean and really mean to each other because we can. Or we can be lightful and stupid. Ah! But you know what? If there's no balance, then what happens is that we keep fighting each other. And it doesn't mean that you have to go and make yourself into a dark minded or a light minded and sometimes rather stupid person. What it means is that you need to find balance in your life and you need to make sure that what you stand for is always in the light. What we experience whenever we try to go out, talk to people, try to educate them about Islam and its dangers, telling them about politics and what is happening in the world right now because our government leaders are so careless with all of us humans because they really don't care. Unless you're rich, unless you have your own possibility to get a safe place and a rescue room, you're pretty much fucked. Pretty much fucked. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah. And I know sometimes it's hard not to be the dark minded person. And it's easy to fall into the liberate, yay, we're having so much fun, and just forget about it all. But is this really what we need? Why is it that we keep bring each other down? I saw today one movie on YouTube, a clip on YouTube. A very brave guy. Uh, he's he's a Christian. He's a scholar, I think, from UK, and he goes every Friday into Speaker's Corner. And last week, no exception, he was there, and he challenged the Muslims because they keep saying we have one holy book, and our holy book has not been changed. And what he did was actually pulling out 26 different versions of the Quran, showing them that they found, I think, 1300 places where just one word was changed in the translation, and it made a huge difference. To listen to those Muslims, how they reacted, that's terrifying. It's like listening to dogs under attack, or as I also would like to mention, maybe even worse, it sounded like demons from hell being dragged out into the light. And they hate when they're exposed, and so does demons. So maybe that's the right way to put it. I don't know, but at least he stood there, and they started their Allahu Akbar chanting and stuff like that, and he just kept on going. And he does that every time he's there. He faces them, and then when they found out he wasn't going to stop, they started to try to get each other away from him because usually they gathered to mock him and stuff like that. But this time they they wanted every Muslim to leave the place, and that gives me a slight hope that he's winning. He's gaining some terrain because what I heard when they were shouting and crying and howling was that they are scared because they know that they are being exposed by a really, really intelligent guy and a really, really faithful guy. He's been there for ages. And then when you come home and you watch what happening on the news and stuff like that, um, and you just been out clearing your mind after watching a great thing, and you come back, and what you see is that people are again fighting each other. Uh, we are better than this, we are better than this is our Christianity, and why don't they mention that the Bible is translated, blah, blah, blah. If we are to win this fight, stop putting each other down. We need to work together, a well-greased oiled machine, because they are so afraid that any of their Muslim brothers would call them a kufar. Falling. And we, we go crazy on each other. We go crazy on everyone. We demand that our governments do stuff, and well, we know it. They don't do anything. Then we demand that all should work together. But when we try to work together, then we climb on each other's backs and shoulders and pushing and screaming that my religion is better than yours. Oh, really? The only way I can see that your religion is better than mine is that you prove it in your actions, in your words, and in your deeds. So when you put another person down for trying to make a difference, and you put another man down when he speaks up against what is threatening to all of us, then your faith and your religion to me is bullshit. Yeah, I said it. Because it's not us against them if they are united and we are divided. I've spoken about this several times, and it keeps coming back to me that they can unite because they're scared. They are so scared that they will not be a good Muslim, and they will be told by another one that, oh, you didn't do right, and now you are not a true Muslim, blah, 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 blah. But their fear is so much stronger because that fear is what drives them to go out and do the jihad against the rest of us. Think about that. All of the Muslims attack the terror attacks that we've had recently. They have all been mentally ill. We don't believe that, do we? Well, then at least they have never lived according to the book, so they never really were Muslim. There is a solution for those who didn't live good by the book for a Muslim, and that is to go into martyrdom. So killing a lot of people and dying yourself, then you gained a safe place in heaven. So stop talking to me about how we are in a war and you don't want to be in it with me. Because if we are to do this together, then there can be no dividing amongst us. It's them against us, and they know it. They have no problem getting that understanding. They are taught that since whenever they start listening, most of them, that Christian and Jews and non-followers of the Quran, um, they are nothing, and they are superior, so they shall reign over us. And are we letting that happening? Are we really that stupid? I think it's time that we gathered and we showed them, not by force, but by unity, that we have had it. The day will come when we will have to fight them. I'm pretty sure about that, actually. There's no doubt in my heart that we will have to fight them, but until then, let's show them that we are not afraid and we are united. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess.